Time passes, yet somehow you're stuck. You stand before hundreds of paths, but you don't wish to take a single step. Something is holding you back, something invisible. To outsiders, you might seem lazy, but deep within, you know the truth. This isn't merely laziness. It's the silence of a soul that has lost its direction. Every morning, rising from your bed feels impossibly heavy. Your alarm rings, yet you repeatedly hit snooze. Tasks, responsibilities, and dreams pile up like a mountain, yet you lack the desire to climb. Why am I like this? Why can't I move forward? You wonder, frustrated. Others call you lazy, and perhaps you've started believing it yourself. But what if the truth were different? What if you're not lazy at all? Inside, a gentle voice whispers, "It's not laziness." Perhaps this voice is right. Maybe you're not lazy. Maybe you're just lost. Just as someone who loses their way in a dense forest freezes in confusion, you've paused because you've lost your path in the forest of life. This weight you're carrying comes from uncertainty, not laziness. It's the absence of purpose that makes mornings unbearable and fills your days with procrastination. Without direction, stepping forward feels meaningless. Purpose is the hidden motor fueling human energy. Your motor might be out of fuel, but how can we refill it? Sometimes we try to refill it with distractions, a new routine, a productivity hack, a burst of motivation from a video. But these are like pouring water into a cracked jar. They don't hold, because the issue isn't just about doing more. It's about reconnecting with your why. And that why isn't found in trends. It's found in silence, stillness, and sincere introspection. You don't need a louder alarm clock. You need a quieter world to hear your own voice. In psychology, there is a theory explaining the secrets of human motivation. Created by two psychologists, Richard Ryan and Edward Deci. It's known as self-determination theory. It might sound academic, but its essence is simple. It says, for a person to feel truly alive and motivated, 3 core psychological needs must be fulfilled. Think of these as 3 nutrients your soul requires. If they're unmet, your motivation starves and your life energy fades. These 3 essential psychological needs are autonomy, being the captain of your own ship. Autonomy is the freedom to make your own choices. You feel it when you follow your own path, not one prescribed by others. Imagine studying something because you love it, not because society expects it, or choosing a hobby that genuinely excites you rather than what's popular. When your actions align with your heart, autonomy thrives. It's like a bird flying freely, choosing its own direction. When you can choose, life feels authentically yours. Competence, feeling capable and effective. Competence is sensing that you can succeed and make an impact. Mastering a small skill, solving a difficult problem, or leveling up in a game fills you with the feeling, yes, I can do this. It's like a seed breaking through the soil, realizing its own strength. Think about learning guitar over months, finally playing that difficult song perfectly. That pride feeds your competence. As you see progress, you bond more deeply with life. Relatedness, forming meaningful connections. This is about feeling seen, understood, and valued. Remember times when you shared your troubles and felt genuinely heard, or moments when friends celebrated your smallest achievements. This sense of belonging reminds you you're not alone. You're part of something bigger, whether family, friends, or a community that shares your ideals. These bonds nourish your soul. Feeling loved and seen constantly feeds your inner fire. These needs are universal. Wherever you go, happiness and motivation depend on fulfilling them. Recall moments when you felt truly alive. Likely, they were times when you acted autonomously, achieved competence, or felt deeply connected. Conversely, imagine always walking someone else's path, feeling incompetent or disconnected from others. Gradually, your inner light dims. Motivation fades, excitement vanishes. Externally, you're labeled apathetic or lazy, but inside, you're starving. What looks like laziness is actually a hunger for these unmet needs. Modern life often obstructs these needs. Social media creates illusions of connection, yet leaves you lonely. Thousands of followers, countless likes, but who truly knows you? Who celebrates your authentic self? Superficial interactions can't fulfill your deep need for genuine connection. Social media also feeds constant comparison. You see people's best moments while living your ordinary ones. Your friend graduates, another travels the world, and you're at home in pajamas, scrolling through your phone. A voice whispers, "Everyone knows what they're doing except me." This comparison erodes your sense of competence. Feeling inadequate, taking action becomes harder. The external reward system, ingrained since childhood, complicates things further. Good grades bring praise. Conformity yields rewards. We chase paychecks, promotions, and approval. But do we act from genuine desire or external validation? Society imposes expectations, a prestigious career, high salary, certain lifestyle. These aren't bad goals, but pursuing them solely because others expect it disconnects you from your true self. Your need for autonomy remains unfulfilled. You lose ownership of your life. Then there's artificial dopamine, our reward neurotransmitter. Dopamine motivates us naturally after genuine accomplishments. But now, scrolling your phone triggers dopamine bursts without effort. Every notification, every sugary snack provides instant gratification. Constant, effortless rewards numb your brain. It's like snacking on junk food until healthy meals lose appeal. Similarly, your brain, overwhelmed by easy pleasures, avoids genuine, effortful goals. Why start a meaningful project when instant pleasures await? Consequently, your motivation and discipline muscles weaken. Your brain's motivation reward system falls out of balance. This imbalance is mistaken for laziness. It's easier to label someone than to understand them, even ourselves. We internalize these labels, turning them into silent truths. But laziness is rarely the root. Often, it's a signal, a quiet call from within that something needs attention. When you find yourself endlessly scrolling or procrastinating, ask gently, what need am I trying to fill right now? The answer might surprise you. It's not about effort, it's about alignment. Realizing this truth is crucial. Understanding the root opens the door to change. Your so-called laziness is a consequence of neglected inner needs. What now? Firstly, know you're not alone. Many feel this way, unaware of the true cause. You've named it. I'm not lazy, I'm lost. Now, gently seek your direction. Begin by listening to your inner voice. It guided you perfectly as a child. Noise from school, family, society drowned it out. Now, silence. The external voices to hear yourself clearly again. Start with small, meaningful steps. You don't need radical changes immediately. Even a minor decision helps. For example, instead of immediately grabbing your phone each morning, look outside and take a deep breath. Spend just 10 minutes on that hobby you've postponed. The choice must be yours, driven by inner desire. Each small action will feed your 3 core needs. Autonomy grows as you control your choices. Competence strengthens with each small achievement. And as your energy increases, you'll naturally attract others who share your spirit, fulfilling your need for relatedness. Ask yourself daily, why do I genuinely want this? If your reason is external, pause and reconsider. But if your desire comes from within, you're on the right path. Inner motivation will follow. Remember, speed doesn't matter, direction does. Move slowly if needed, even pause sometimes. Just keep your compass in your own hands. Don't worry about others' pace. Everyone runs their own race. Finally, be gentle with yourself. Silence the harsh voice calling you lazy or worthless. Instead, affirm, I am valuable, just searching for my path. This journey itself holds meaning. Those who seek inevitably find. A small spark can illuminate darkness. Take one step to ignite your inner spark. It may start small, but it'll grow. Do something from the heart daily. Build meaningful connections, achieve small victories, and act autonomously. Soon, tasks once impossible will feel easier, because now you know your why. Yes, sometimes you'll still feel lost. That's natural. What's essential is returning to your inner map. Trust your internal compass. Breathe deeply. Know you'll overcome sluggishness and reignite excitement. You're not lazy. You never were. You're simply a traveler seeking direction. And once you're on the right path, you'll be amazed at your inner strength. Trust yourself. Listen within. Take one small step today. You'll watch the fog lift and feel a purposeful energy replacing it. You don't need to have everything figured out today. You don't need to run. Just don't turn away from yourself anymore. Each step, no matter how small, is a quiet rebellion against the numbness. And in time, these small sparks will become a fire that lights your way, not just for today, but for the life you are still becoming. Your journey begins now.